Hi everyone, West vs Tech here. In today's video, I'm telling you everything you should know after you hack your G3 European version or Italian version. So, as you can see, the underglowing lights, they finally turn on with the changes. They also blink if you turn the turning signals, which are really nice. I wish they were, stock out of the European version, but after the changes I did with the software, they can also be turned on, which is amazing. So there are three ways right now how you can hack your G3E or Italian version. So one way is the way I really recommend the least is changing with some I think it's like a website where you turn in your serial number and the website changes it to a US model. That's the current way that I'm doing it right now. So I basically changed the serial number, but not through a website, through Showdash app. And I wanted to show you the performance on that on a European model. So my top speed is around 37 to 38 with that method. So it's not the fastest that I can get out of. But the thing is, if you have a European model, the motors are different. And right now, at the current state of unlocking the G3, it goes up to 38 with the European models, which is kind of a letdown knowing that the US versions can go up to 45. And even after letting the scooter controller think that we have a US version, it just goes up to 38. So I've seen some reports of other people getting a American motor on AliExpress that they can get up to 45 with the stock US software. But there are some other ways how you can get it faster, which is really nice. So I really don't recommend getting a serial change. The other two ways are probably better. So the first other way is Xiaodash. That's also another method that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna install Xiaodash a little bit later. And there's also scooter hacking, which is in beta right now, which is completely free. So why did I get Xiaodash? First of all, it was the first way where you could hack your G3. And second of all, there's like a second profile. I'm not sure if scooter hacking has that, but basically the second profile is like I press a button and it goes back to 25 kilometers per hour, which is really nice. That's why I like to use my Showdash on the G3. So basically, if I ever get stopped by the police or something, I can press a button for like 3 to 4 seconds and it goes back to the standard European speeds, which is really nice. So I can basically change it in the stop if I have to go back to 25 kilometers per hour. Scooter hacking, I still have to make a video about that, but I've seen some videos of other people and some messages in the Discord from other people where it also goes the same speed as Showdash, which is really nice and for free. So I'm gonna make a future video about that. If you want to do your own research right now on YouTube, it's also possible. There are a few other videos out there, but basically if I change my serial number, I go to 38. So right now I'm gonna install Showdash again, override the Segway application, and then my top speed, I can set it to 99. Does it mean I can go 99? No, but there's basically no limits, and basically this is all motor power. So after installing Showdash, I can go 40 kilometers per hour, which is really nice. I can still use the standard application. I have to link it basically again, letting Segway think it's a new a new scooter that I have. And I still have everything. I can still set up everything I want like before. As you can see now, all my top speed are 99 kilometers per hour, which I obviously can't reach. But something I've seen from other users is when you put a US model On motor model on the European version, I can get up to 55 kilometers per hour. I don't have the funds to do that right now, but it's really itching me to get either a US version like scooter, or um, just changing the motor. So I'm still waiting for that. I'm also waiting for the external battery. I really want to go ham on the G3. I really want to max it out. Everything it has, like maximum range, maximum speed. So, but there are probably some future updates coming soon as well to either Showdash or scooter hacking, where there's more field weakening available. But we have to wait for that a little bit later. So. My top speed with Xiaodash right now, I'm in heavy wind and I'm going about 38. Um, and sometimes I can hit 40, but that's really the top speed that you can get out of it. So the boost mode still works, which is really nice. The acceleration is also a little bit more powerful. It's different compared to the standard Segway, let's say, ride or software. So basically, I have less punch in the beginning, but like after 5 kilometers per hour, it takes off way quicker compared to the stock Segway software. So there are a few differences between the two. Either are fine, but I get a higher top speed with the Xiaodash method or the scooter hacking method. You can both set them to 99 kilometers per hour, which is really nice. But for me, it's a little bit too slow compared to all the other vehicles I have, so it's really itching me to buy another motor. But maybe it's a nice future video to make, so yeah, let's see what the future brings us. So what do you expect from range after unlocking? So let's say at 25 kilometers per hour, I get about 42 to 45 kilometers at 25. And after hacking, I get about 32 to 30 kilometers, which is not that bad. But the way how you get your range is really sad. So, Segway scooters, they tend to like lower your top speed after a while. Um, so you get more range, which is really annoying. That's something I really liked on the G2 and after installing Showdash or scooter hacking. So you still always have your full speed even after your battery dies a bit. Like you're not getting like always 50 kilometers per hour, but sometimes you go up to 48. But with the standard Segway on the G3, like the standard um, software, I get about 35 to 32 kilometers if my battery's on the lower side, which is really painful. I wish Segway didn't imply this on their scooter, but it is what it is. So the range, let's say 32 to 30, but after 50%, it just slows down. The torque is still really amazing. It's not like increased with these hacking methods, but it's still torquey, especially for newer riders. I think it's a little bit harder to ride on because it is a single motor and sometimes the front just lifts up if you don't know where to put your weight. So torque, really nice. Braking, of course, is also really nice. For the 1.5.8 update, it also works with Showdash, so it's the newest update, and you have motor braking, which is really nice. So the braking is really impressive, even for mechanical brakes. So it's a really nice update. I find I also have like uphill assist, which is really nice, and it even works with the hack that I've added onto my G3. So I recommend getting the G3, but if you want to go over like 40 kilometers per hour, go look your other way for other scooters. Or if you have if you don't have a European version, like a US version, yeah, I think this scooter might be really cool, but the range is a little bit lacking in my opinion. So get an external battery. Segway is bringing one out as well. Apparently, you can also add a GT3 battery on the scooter, which is really nice. But this is everything you should know on getting the hacks. every performance that you can expect. So if you have any questions about this, make sure to ask them down in the comment section below. If you want to contact me, my email is also in the description below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. There are some more bike videos coming out, and also some other scooters. So hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye everyone, have a great day.